or love or money.
I understand that you have a prime suspect in Peter Sanderson.
But the big story is the amazing comeback of Peter Sanderson, who is currently leading the tournament.
What was your relationship with her?
Casual.
Casual? You were boning her, weren't you?
It wasn't serious.
What's your problem? You are. I don't like you.
All right. Don't ask me out on a date.
Don't worry, I won't. I've seen how your dates end up.
Who are you? A reporter? A cop? Get off me!
Griffin Mill is a hotshot studio executive.
Yes! Angelica, Griffin Mill.
Oh, hi.
Good to see you. Malcolm McDowell.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Bert. Oh, hi, Ian. How you doing?
He's heard every pitch.
That's exactly right. It's Out of Africa meets Pretty Woman.
He knows all the angles.
We're gonna have to have a little sex in this
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. We'll get it.
Slowly pushes her panties down to her knees.
And all the players.
We're the stars.
No stars.
No stars?
Bruce Willis.
I want Bruce Willis.
Not Bruce Willis.
No, Schwarzenegger.
Julia Roberts. Now, he's about to star.
How did this get here?
They're coming from a writer.
Hello, is David Kane there, please? This is Griffin Mill.
Who's a dead man?
In his most unforgettable story yet. It's not a movie. It's his life.
Are you seeing someone else? You took her to a party, Griffin, with several hundred of my best friends.
Do places like this really exist?
Only in the movies.
Robert Altman's The Player.
You're watching HBO, the world's premier movie network. The following movie is rated R18.
Next on HBO, we meet two brothers riding the rails of life, but in opposing directions. One a straight-A student, the other a bad penny. Across the tracks, next on HBO.
She's gone to you too, hasn't she?
Badlands, your gun is your guide.
Subject resisted. Subject is dead.
Deceit is a way of life.
Can you tell me what's really going on?
We're mopping up a homicide, okay? Nobody gonna talk to you.
And justice is an illusion.
What do you want? You can't kill all of us.
Thunderheart.
This year, the Texas State Armadillos are a little short on talent.
Show me the arm, son.
Throw the ball, genius. How about that? He stinks at two sports.
But Coach Riggs thinks he knows where to find it.
I never saw anybody fire that football the way you did.
Now Paul Blake is back to finish the season he started 16 years ago.
I hope he gets younger as he gets closer.
Trying to win with raw talent won't be easy.
Again!
Because this is as raw as it gets.
Once more! Come on now! That's better!
We'll be the laughing stock of college football.
hours a day, 7 days a week, only on Sky Sport. V.I. Warshawski.
Babe alert!
What's that V stand for?
My first name.
You're a funny lady.
Try beautiful. It works much better, believe me.
I'm hiring you to find out who killed my dad.
Being a detective is no job for a girl like you.
These guys are playing hardball.
I have this feeling in my gut.
Woman's intuition. Get off the case.
Never underestimate a woman.
Kathleen Turner is...
Wachowski. Wachowski.
V.I. Warshawski.
You're about this close.
What's that? Your IQ or the size of your...
V.I. Warshawski.
You were handpicked to be the first fighter pilots to fly the F-16.
He was the best of the best.
God, this baby is beautiful.
Dedicated to his mission.
You take care of your big jet.
Until one day, she took on a mission of her own.
Can't fight the Air Force.
Don't you think it's about time somebody did?
Oscar Award nominee Laura Dern and Robert Loggia star in this true story. To burn.
You're watching HBO with uncut, uninterrupted movies. The following movie is rated R16, contains coarse language.
He calls me that.
The new...
There's a place you can go, I said, young man. When you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your friends to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to
Next on HBO. Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes star as basketball hustlers who team up to run a scam based on the premise that white men can't jump. That's next on HBO.
The British Film Festival is brought to you by you know who. A bit of a plot about a bit of a plot in the field. Romance, revenge, and cappuccino in Queen of Hearts. And several cases of mistaken identity in Blame It on the Bellboy. The best of you know what here on You Know Where, brought to you by you know who.
Joe was a cop.
I had to handcuff him to the bar rail. You blow off some steam.
Frank was a killer.
I get in a violent way. I see a guy like that. I want him to look at me cross. I don't want that excuse to do him.
Two brothers with nothing in common except blood.
Frank, I want you to come back with me. Spend time with family. You stay out of trouble. You get yourself a damn job.
I don't want a damn job. I'll marry you. He's a very restless boy, that Frankie.
I guess I got a little off course last night. I want to know how to help you, Frank. You're the angriest man I know. I want to know why. I want to know why you hurt people.
There's only two kinds of men in this hell. There's heroes and outlaws. Which one are you?
Within a nation.
You must be the Indian FBI.
That's right.
Oh, what nation?
The United States.
A secret within a man.
He says he knew you were coming. Who told him?
Well, gosh, you're out there, spirits.
He came to investigate a murder.
You're chasing the wrong man.
But he uncovered a mystery within himself.
It's just a dream.
You had yourself a vision.
Thunderheart. Sky Movies presents HBO.
Tonight on HBO. At 7, Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes star as a couple of basketball hustlers who team up to run a scam based on the premise that white men can't jump. Then a psychologist who loses his arm in an accident soon finds that the replacement comes with unwanted extras. And at 10:30, it's martial arts action with American Ninja 2, The Confrontation. Tonight on HBO.
The premiere Gold movie is brought to you in association with Cadbury.
I like it.
The following movie is rated R13, contains offensive language.
20 years ago, they gave their lives for their country. Now, they've been brought back to life. They created the ultimate soldier.
Give him the serum.
Engineered for maximum strength and total obedience. But something has gone wrong.
GR-44. Stop. That is an order.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Dolph Lundgren. Universal Soldier.
John Aldridge is about to come face to face with the most terrifying force known to man. His folks.
We don't want to be a burden. We'll sleep in the car.
They'll invade his home. I didn't see anything. Break up his marriage.
You're much nicer than John's first wife.
Didn't I tell you?
You were married before and you didn't tell me?
I told somebody.
And take over his life.
He's always loved this car.
I've got a good idea. Stop the car!
It's only fitting that he die, you know.
They're his best friends.
I missed you. I don't know who the hell you are.
They're his worst nightmare.
I had the dream again.
One sister is a perfect mystery. The other sister is the perfect lover.
I think I'm married.
Now, Isaac Barr is the perfect suspect in the perfect murder.
You think it was me? Now you were me. What would you think?
Have you forgotten?
Mrs. Piscoris, 95 years old. Who wants to live to be 95? 94-year-olds.
Tonight on HBO. At our premiere Gold feature, an American Indian FBI agent is sent to investigate the death of an Oglala Sioux. Thunderheart stars Val Kilmer facing a heritage he's pushed aside. Then at 9, an entire college football team is in for a surprise with the arrival of a new coach. And at 11, Kathleen Turner turns tough in the pursuit of a killer. Tonight on HBO.
You're watching HBO with uncut, uninterrupted movies.
Maniac cop is on the loose, creating havoc and bloodshed. Next on HBO.
Victor had all life could offer, except the one thing he needed.
I don't think I can deal with this.
I'm not going to die. I'm going to recover. But I can't do it without help. I can't do it without you.
What's happening?
He was a professional yachtsman. She, a wealthy heiress. Theirs was a fairy tale romance.
We have too much money. He doesn't care about that. Well, if he really doesn't care, grab him.
That seemed too good
I want to kiss you.
to be true.
You've been an embarrassment ever since you conned my mother into marrying you. Don't you ever touch me.
It's no contest. I'm married and she's got $200 million.
I'm not about to hurt the guy who is going to lay the golden egg.
No, there's nothing in the world I'd rather do than marry you.
True love or a masquerade?
Commitments.
How far back are you?
1948.
Hypnosis can take us back to our past lives. You expect me just to run with that?
There's a lot more people on this planet who believe in past lives than don't.
What do you see?
Mr. Strauss? Mike, someone wants to kill me.
Those are just dreams.
The love and death of Roman and Margaret Strauss has begun all over again. Dead again.
By the hundreds, he led them, marching bravely, blindly into prison camp, whistling their song of defiance. Their war of bullets was all but over. His war of wills,
You see, the code specifically states that the...
was about to begin.
Danvers, in the ranks.
I am the commanding officer of this camp.
They're gonna put him in the oven.
A commander obsessed with the rules.
You make me sick with your heroics.
An enemy sworn to break them.
Do not speak to me of rules. This is war.
A lifeline that must be built.
There's something rather odd going on. I think we better have another look round before that train comes across.
A threat that must be destroyed.
He's gone mad. He's leading them right to it. Our own man.
Alec Guinness, William Holden, The Bridge on the River Kwai.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Eclectic! Eclectic? Jeez. Oops. Combat culture!
Hey dudes, those heroes in a half shell are back, but their worst nightmare is back as well.
Shredder!
Well, you're the last one, aren't you?
And Shredder has acquired a new weapon.
It's time to find out exactly what this ooze can do.
With the same radioactive ooze that made the Turtles, Shredder can create his own bigger, meaner mutants. Can the Green Machine survive? Find out in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze.
Forget it! I'm not coming home to spend a holiday with you or the idiot you're sharing the house with, okay?
He is not sharing the house with me, and he is hardly an idiot.
A man helps his new son find the way back home.
America discovered him as Apollo Creed in Rocky. He got satisfaction as Action Jackson. Now Carl Weathers is Hurricane Smith. This time he's going to take on the world, and that's one hell of a blunder to make down under.
Your mom witnessed a murder. Witnessed a murder?
Get in quicker on nail those turkeys!
Oh, come on, Gwen. She's supposed to go back Monday.
Watch out!
Look, you can already see he's going to have very nice equipment. Would you like me to drive?
No!
It's going to be so clean and shiny. He's going to have the cleanest gun at the precinct. I'd say she loves your job. No, my son's is much bigger.
Ah!
Sylvester Stallone.
Put a machine gun off the back of a van?
And Estelle Getty.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
It is!
Stop.
On my mobile, shoot!
By the way, girls, Joe is still single.
Officer, secure that megaphone!
Overworked, stressed out, bored? Sky Ventures has the answer. 3 nights of indulgence in Sydney. Stay at the luxurious Park Grand Hotel. Spacious guest rooms, free access to the rooftop health spa, fantastic food and service. And you'll be right in the heart of exciting Sydney with superb shopping and entertainment close by. Pamper yourself without paying the earth. With Sky Ventures, 3 sumptuous nights and return airfares will only cost $799. For bookings and a free Park Grand brochure, call this number. The details are all in your May Skywatch. Call it therapy. Call it a well-deserved break. Call it the treat of the year. But make sure you call Sky Ventures.
She's in New York. He's in L.A., and between them, you'll find the biggest stars, hottest movies, and the latest in TV, music, and the stage. From Broadway to Hollywood, in front of the camera and behind the scenes, if entertainment's making news, Jim Murray and Lauren Sidney will tell you what's happening in Showbiz Today. Weekdays, only on CNN International.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'm engaged. I'm getting married.
Right then, I realized my day had passed.
I'm leaving. I hope George didn't get lost up there.
He's going to be fine.
Finally, the big day arrived. The day I'd been dreading for the past 6 months. Well, actually, for the past 22 years. Before I knew it, I had to let her go.
I'll just
Touchstone Pictures presents Steve Martin, Diane Keaton, Martin Short, and introducing Kimberly Williams.
I'm told that one day I'll look back on all of this with great affection and nostalgia. I hope so.
Good night, Mr. Banks.
Drive carefully. And don't forget to fasten your condom.
Dad!
Seatbelt, I meant seatbelt.
Father of the Bride.
Tonight on Jaffa's Showtime, the stepfather steps out.
Sleep time. Needs a family! Don't let the bed bugs bite.
The California man chills out.
Wow, who's the guy with the dork squad?
And things get a little steamy in Body of Evidence.
They've taken something good between two people in love and made it dirty.
All this plus a multimedia megastar.
It's funny how you do notice people who are trying to crawl under the seat.
Hi and welcome to Jaffa Showtime. I'm Jackie Tucker and I